I want a divorce. I need to ask you a favor.
I'm dying. My body's failing. My only remaining wish is that you both be happy together.
But once your grandmother is gone,
With her.
Grab her.
Elise, honey, you've barely touched your tea. What's troubling you?
It's Zach. Things aren't going well. I don't know what's happening.
Did you two have an argument?
No, everything was just fine. And then out of nowhere, he asked for a divorce.
What? He asked for a divorce?
Yeah,
When did this happen?
it's been a few days.
And you're telling me now? Call him. Tell him to get over here, right now.
Suddenly, the doorbell rang, startling them both. Elise opened the door and found a courier boy holding a small package. She tore it open, and as she looked at it, her heart teared up.
What's that?
It's a check and a note.
From?
Zach. It says, for the services rendered.
What? How dare he?
I don't think he sent it. I need to talk to him.
You're not going back to that house, Elise. You're staying here with me.
Elise's mind went blank for a moment. Then she glanced at the clock and suddenly got up.
I'm leaving for the gallery.
It's too early.
I need to stop by somewhere first.
All right, just be careful.
Elise grabbed her coat and made her way to the door when her phone buzzed. Glancing at the screen, she saw Zach's name flash. Without hesitation, she disconnected the call and slipped the phone back into her pocket.
She never cuts my calls.
Zach stared at his phone in disbelief as he tried to call her again and again, but each call went to voicemail.
Why are you doing this to me, Elise? Is this about Jonathan?
help! Somebody, please help me!
20 years ago, when Elise was just 5, a devastating fire trapped her inside her building. But suddenly, a little hand grabbed hers. It was her best friend and next-door neighbor, Jonathan.
Elise, let's go!
John, it's you.
We're almost out of here!
John, please don't let go.
They were about to reach the exit when suddenly the room collapsed around them. Jonathan pushed Elise through the doorway to safety, but he himself was stuck behind the huge flames of fire.
No, John, no.
It's been years, John, but I still miss you every day.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have saved you too.
Ugh, what's her problem? Why is she ignoring me like this? Find Elise's location and follow her. I need to know about every single person she meets and talks to.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Perfect himself.
Delaney, what brings you here?
I thought I'd drop by and check on things. I hear you're having some trouble getting Elise to sign those papers.
Not now, Delaney. I'm dealing with a lot at the moment.
Come on, Zach. Elise isn't exactly being cooperative. Maybe you need to be a bit more persuasive. Sometimes a little push is all it takes.
Delaney, I'll handle it my way. Thanks.
Delaney chuckled softly, clearly satisfied with the unease she had created. Good luck with that. I'm sure you'll figure it out. As Delaney exited, Zach stared at the photo of Elise on the table, lost in thoughts. The image of her smile seemed to haunt him.
Did you find her?
Yeah, she's in the gallery where she works, but there's some trouble.
What do you mean?
I can see some thugs in there.
Then go save her!
I can't intervene directly, but I have called the police.
To heck with your ethics. I'm on my way.
Zach opened the drawer, pulling out a gun and tucking it into his coat. Without a second thought, he bolted out of his office, jumped into his car, and sped off toward the gallery. As Zach screeched to a halt outside the gallery, he heard a gunfire. His heart raced as he rushed toward the scene.
Looks like the cops are here.
Zach, thank God you're here.
One more step and I'm gonna kill her.
Zach, please do something.
Zach swiftly took out his gun and shot at the hand of the robber, causing him to drop his gun. The police officers, seizing this opportunity, grabbed the robbers while Elise, overwhelmed with relief, ran into Zach's arms.
Zach, thank you. I was so scared.
It's okay. You're safe now.
Do we know who hired these people?
No idea. The police will find out.
Zach, I got a check in the mail today. It was supposed to be from you, but...
What check? I didn't send you any.
I know, Zach. I think someone is setting us up.
Who would do that?
Delaney's back in New York, and right after I get kidnapped? That's a huge coincidence.
You can't seriously think Delaney is behind this.
Why not? She convinced you I don't love you, and this whole divorce situation.
Our divorce has nothing to do with Delaney.
Then what's the real reason? Just tell me.
Zach looked conflicted, opening his mouth to speak, but hesitating.
Let's just get you home safely.
Zach helped Elise into his Mercedes and drove them back to their apartment.
We're meant to be together, and no ex-girlfriend or scheming mastermind can tear us apart. I'm going to find the truth and save our marriage, for both our sakes. But where do I start?
As Elise and Zach returned to their apartment, the shadow of danger still loomed large. Who sent the check and tried to manipulate their lives? Will the police uncover the identity of the person who hired the robbers? What new schemes will Delaney devise to undermine their relationship?
Hi, I'm Elise. Want to know my story? Then download the Pocket FM app and listen to the exciting episodes of After the Divorce. Now,